Welcome back to the Low Tide Lounge, everybody. And for today's deck video, I'm going to keep a promise that I made about 5 months ago. So back when Jeremiah was doing deck videos for the channel, there was a couple times he played one of his favorite decks. And about 5 months ago, Xenovertigo commented on one of those videos, asking if we could do an updated version of the Aegislash deck list. And I told him of course we could. And that was about 5 months ago. But the way I see it, better late than never. I think I finally have an interesting Aegislash deck built and ready to go. So we're going to try it out, and we're going to see what happens. Let's go take a look at the deck list, shall we? So since the release of the Mysterious Shield Aegislash, we've had a good number of sets release. So there are lots of new options to update this deck list. Now Aegislash has the Mysterious Shield ability, which prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's EX or V. Obviously, we don't have to worry about the V anymore, seeing how we just had rotation. But there's still a lot of EXs running around out there, and this sword is immune to them. Aegislash also has the attack Hard Bashing. It costs 1 metal and 1 colorless energy and does 120 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So he's not that strong of an attacker, but if your opponent is running nothing but EX Pokemon, that sword ain't getting hit. Now you could use Grand Tree to get your Aegislash fully evolved in one turn. Or you could use Neo Upper Energy. Seeing how Aegislash is a stage 2 Pokemon, and his attack costs 2 energy, you slap 1 Neo Upper on that bad boy, and you're ready to attack. It's honestly not a bad idea. But what if we could get the Mysterious Shield ability on all of our Pokemon? Well, you see, there's a way we can do that. Our spec of choice for this deck is Neutralization Zone. Prevent all damage done to Pokemon that don't have a rule box, both yours and your opponent's, by attacks. This will protect any of our non-rule box Pokemon from any attacking EX. Now, Neutralization Zone is part of a multi-step plan to hopefully buy us time to set up and prevent our opponent from getting set up. We're going to be running the very cursed Budew. This Budew has been a problem since it came out. It's a basic Pokemon. It has a free attack called Itchy Pollen. It does 10 damage. However, during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. And Budew has no retreat. This thing is a multi-level threat. It's insane how long a 30 HP Pokemon can stay in play. It's gross, it's bad, but we're hopefully going to use it to our advantage today. My idea is that we go second and we pray we can get Budew in the active and we can get Neutralization Zone in play on our first turn. That way, by going second, we can use Itchy Pollen and prevent our opponent from hopefully getting set up at least a couple turns, buying us time to get an Aegislash ready to go. To help with that plan, and by going second, we're going to use Culver's Tenacity so we can search our deck for a Stadium card and an energy card, reveal them, and put them into our hand, then shuffle our deck. Is it the smartest way to play? Probably not. But it is a strategy, and it can work. And with Culver's Tenacity, we can also get Pokemon League Headquarters. Attacks used by each basic Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, cost 1 colorless more. We're also going to run a one-of Aegislash EX. Aegislash EX has the Peerless Edge attack. It costs 1 metal energy, and it does 70 times damage. This attack does 70 damage for each prize card you have taken. Aegislash EX also has the Double Edge Slash, does 220 damage, it costs 2 metal energy. This Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. Now I really wanted to try the Cursed Blast Dusknoir in this deck. Once during your turn, you may put 13 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. We are going to run Counter Gain in this deck, mainly just because I like the card. I'm a big fan of Counter Gain. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, attacks used by the Pokemon this card is attached to cost 1 colorless less. I've been a fan of this card since its release, and I've used it multiple times. Now to make our Aegislash a little bit tougher in the health department, we're going to use Luxurious Cape. If the Pokemon this card is attached to doesn't have a rule box, it gets plus 100 HP, and if it is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, that player takes 1 more prize card. Yes, it effectively turns Mysterious Shield Aegislash into a 2-prizer card, but they have to knock it out with a non-rule box Pokemon. We're going to be running 2 copies of Mist Energy in this deck. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to the Pokemon this card is attached to. And that's pretty much the specifics of the deck list. I've not piloted Aegislash a lot. Pretty much the only times I've played this deck is testing this deck build. So I don't have a lot of experience with this deck. Now before we continue, if you'd be interested in trying this deck out for yourself, the deck list can be found in the description below. And if you have any ideas or suggestions to help improve this deck in any way, drop them down in the comments below. I'll try them out sometime, and I'll let you know how they worked. Now with all that said, let's get into the games. Xenovertigo, this deck video is for you, my friend. Okay. 1 Honage. Aw. Steel on Steel, eh? I don't have a switch and I can't attack anyway, so I don't really think there's a... No, I'm not going to get the Budew. However, we do have the Rare Candy and Aegislash and Dusknoir. So, oh man, I was going to say, if they don't somehow get a Pokemon on their bench, we could effectively win next turn. But, never mind, they had the research to get a new hand. Man, it's a good thing they Professor's Research, because I definitely could have taken game if they would have not got any Pokemon on bench. We could knock out the Hops, Wooloo. We've got some options here. I definitely need to Arven to get a second Rare Candy. That way I can get both of these evolved. Okay, thank you for giving me another Honage. Let's Rare Candy. Let's go ahead and do the Dusknoir. And then let's get a Rare Candy. Let's get our Cape. And then let's do that. I really wish I had some energy, but that's alright. Damage count on this Pokemon. So we do 130. Honestly, yeah, let's go ahead and take out the Duraludon with 1 energy on it. That way it hopefully puts them a little bit behind. You take your prize card, I take my prize card. Be something I can use. Nest Ball, I can use. And I mean, we could go ahead and put those 2 Pokemon back in deck. Let's Nest Ball. Let's go ahead and put another Duskull out. I have no way to get Aegislash out of active, so no point to get the Budew. And let's pass. Hopefully they do not get the Archaludon in hand this turn, because that would be rather unfortunate if they did. Of course you have a Night Stretcher. Oh, but you didn't get the energy. You got the Pokemon. Hops Dubwool. Okay. So it's a good thing I didn't get the Budew, because they would have just killed it. Okay, we got an energy. But I need more energy. Let's see here. What item do we want? Let's get the Earthen Vessel. Ah, but we got to get rid of the Super Rod to do it. Man. But we need some energies. Oh yeah, I already attached for turn, duh. Well, let's end the turn. And hopefully... I mean, not hopefully, but they're going to probably knock out that Duskull. Okay, so it's only when you evolve. Okay, take your prize. Chloris' Tenacity. So this gets an energy and a stadium. Oh, honestly? Get that. Because if they get a third energy, they cannot use Raging Hammer. They still can use Hammer in, but they can't use Raging Hammer. Because I'm going to leave it with 10 HP. I hate doing that. Man. Honestly, this is where a Monkey Dory would come in clutch right now. Because I could have knocked that thing out. It's fine. You're just going to go for Hammer in, I hope. Oh, yeah, you have to go for Hammer in. Because that's why that's out. Thank you for giving me a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Oh, man. I could be... Nope. Metal resist grass. Dang it. So that would do 0 damage. And I need to knock that thing out. We're just going to go ahead and get 2 more Haunt Edge out. Wait. Yeah, you resist. Oh, yeah. That's a steel Pokemon, not a grass Pokemon. Dumb. So let's attach that. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. Nah. Just go ahead and retreat. Bring up Big Boy. And just knock it out. Give me prize. Buddy Buddy Poffin. I don't need that right now. I can knock that out. Man, I hope they don't get an Iono. Because they've been having a very small hand this entire game. See, I wouldn't mind to play the Iono for me. But I give them cards if I do that. And I'd rather not do that. I'm going to wait for them to do the Iono. And let's just go ahead and take another prize. Because we didn't get the boss. So we'll just knock out this double. We'll take ourselves a prize. Another luxurious cape, okay. You got to get 1 more energy on there to use Hammer in. Because of Pokemon League Headquarters. Which, of course, you got the energy. Because I assume this is one of those Metal Hops decks that use a lot of energy. I really wish I had a Monkey Dory in this deck so I could knock this thing out. Really sad about that. But go ahead and cape. Then let's just do the 120. Because I'm not giving them cards. If an Iono's happening, it's going to be from them. Well, nothing died last turn, so Pheasantipity will not really help you. Unfortunately, it's going to help you now. Let's knock it out. Why have I not attached that energy in my hand? I should have done that. Be something useful. That's not super useful at the moment. Draw your cards. Now I won't mind to use an Iono. Unfortunately, though, I have a track record of when I use Iono, I hurt me and give my opponents the absolute gas. Which is not really a point for me to Iono, because I'm going to go down to 2 cards. I don't want to do that. So, never mind. Closest tenacity, I don't need an energy. I would like to get an Arven, but I think I've got 1 Arven left. Let's just do it to 120. Not really much we can do. I don't want to Iono me into just 2 cards and then severely hurt myself. Hopefully you put everything you need in those 4 prize cards that was off the top deck. And see, that's nice to have, but I need a rare candy. And I can't get one currently. How many Arvens have I played? Just 2. I'm pretty sure I run 3. And I'm not going to Iono. Let's just knock out this Hop Snorlax. There's a switch that we don't really need. And now we have to 2-shot something. That is for opponent, right? Your opponent. Okay. So, yeah. They can't use that. If I can top deck a boss, I need a boss so bad. No! Man! I've got to top deck a boss. Or you could just retreat the Fez and put the hops up thinking you can attack with it. Fail to find on the next ball. Okay. Okay. I'm a fan of that. They didn't have the out. It was either going to be 2-shot the Fez, or hopefully top deck the boss to get that Cramorant up into the active and knock it out. We're going for the strategy of going second. Okay, we got a buddy to get our Budew. Oh, it looks like they mold. No, maybe not. Usually when they don't get cards up here, it means they mold. Is this Venusaur EX by chance? What are they also using? Venomoth Item Lock and Fortress EX? So let's do that. Let's do that. I would have really liked the rare candy, but that's okay. Go ahead and try item locking. Hopefully it holds them off for at least one turn. I doubt it because they got Till Dance, so they'll probably get the energy, already have energy in hand. So it probably ain't going to amount to much. Really wanted to put Pokemon League headquarters out, but if I did that, I couldn't use Itchy Pollen. Was it just items in their hand? Did they not have any energies? Whew, okay. They did Metal Energy. Okay. So let's attach that. Let's attach that. So we can't explode nothing just yet. Item lock them again. Hey, they have a Venonat on field, which means they're probably using Venomoth item lock, which means I don't feel bad for Budew item Budew item locking them. Yep, there's the Venusaur EX. There's their energy. That's really unfortunate. Oh no. They're going to go boom. Oh, they're not going to go boom. I really wish they would have. Honestly, I really wish they would have went boom. Give me an Iono. Please give me an Iono. That's not an Iono. But we will do that. I want to boom myself, but I don't think I can. But if I don't, they're just going to explode Fortress EX. Well, it doesn't knock out. It just gets them energy. So yeah, they can't knock anything out of mine. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret this. Because I can't knock anything else, so I don't get it. I don't gain anything from this. And let's put them back in. Just so that way we can get a deck shuffle. We treading on thin ice here, boys. Boys and girls. And you have no way to get energy, so pass. Because you can't attack because you need one more energy. Oh, well. You go for the retreat. This should do 0 damage, right? Yeah, if they get the 1 energy on there. Perplexing Powder. I'm item locked, but it ain't going to do no damage. And now they go for the boom. So I'll take me some prize cards. Alright. Let's get some prize cards that's hopefully something useful. Okay, I needed 1 energy. So, honestly, I'll take that. Yeah, I should have put it on the Bulbasaur. But, oh well. Confused. No, Iono, thank you. Let's please Iono. Because I need some new cards. I would have loved to get at least 1 Pokemon. We got to hit through the confusion. Can we do it? Let's do it! I know I love to see Tails, but come on. I don't want to see Tails when I'm trying to flip out of confusion. Okay. I just need Aegislash to survive this turn. I just need Aegislash to survive this turn. Oh no. Okay. I don't know why I'm worried about Venusaur EX. It physically cannot hurt the Aegislash. But that can. Okay, it's only 80 damage reduced. Because I am resistant. Does it just confuse me? Or in Itemox, right? Can't play any item cards. Okay. That's honestly bad. It's honestly really bad. Well, I was going to Arven, but I'm going to have to Iono to get a basic Pokemon. Because I can't use items. So, let's do it again. And we didn't get the basic. Come on now. You've got to roll through this confusion. Hit through the confusion, please. You are kidding me. That is some bullcrap. Okay. That's fine. That's thankfully okay. We have a basic. It won't get rid of the confusion that I currently have. No. But hopefully we get the heads and get out of confusion. And then we should be fine. Thank you. Does it not get rid of confusion? Oh man, it doesn't. I thought it got rid of the confusion. It does not. That's really unfortunate. Let's see. Do we try to knock out... I need to get this thing out of active. Yeah, we got to get it out of active. And please roll heads. Or not, it's fine. I was really counting on being able to knock that out. And they did go for the retreat. What are your nice stretching back in? 1 energy. We got to go for the heads. Or you could not. I love constantly attacking myself. It's great. I'm sure this is very riveting gameplay for you all to watch. I need to hit heads so dang bad. Yeah, let's go ahead. They have a big hand. Well, I got the switch, but I can't use said switch. We just gotta hope to get heads on this coin flip. It's another tails, what do you know? I despise confusion, especially in the video games, but also now in the card games. Because confusion always works against me, but it never works for me. It's stupid. There is no reason that I should be confused for this long. I just need to knock out this dang Venomoth. Let's play the Arven and see what we can get. Let's go ahead and grab a rare candy. Just to have. And for the love of God, I gotta get a heads at some point to knock out this dang Venomoth. Thank you. Please knock that out. That way, next turn I can for sure use items. Now, they can't use the big attack on Ivysaur here. So, I should be safe for a little bit. Oh, you got rid of the rare candy. Well, that's going to do 0 damage. Okay, so let's Nest Ball and get on edge. And then I'm going to switch. And I'm going to attach so I can retreat. Bringing you back up. Now we don't got confusion, and we got a mist energy on, so hopefully we won't get confused again. And they put up the Bulbasaur. Surprisingly. I can knock that out. Okay. I'll take game. Done. Whew. That was a stressful one. Alright, we're being forced to go second this time. So, let's see what we can do. Man, we got the Colress's tenacity. So can we do it? Oh, they're doing the I'm assuming they're probably doing the Atlanta winning Gardevoir EX deck. Which is cool. I'm here for it. Because I like the idea of having Zoroark in Gardevoir EX. They're playing like rapid speed. Jesus. I think we need to get Mons. Because we have no basic search. So let's get a buddy and a cape. Give me Dusclops and you. I'm really debating on if I should try the Budew. We gotta try. But once again, I've got Pokemon League headquarters. So, I did... Crap. I needed to play the Tenacity. So, yeah, that sucks. Well, in that case, since I can't physically get Budew in the active, we're just going to drop that and to see what happens. I'm pretty sure that this is not a good matchup for me, if I had to guess. So, that's unfortunate. And slap for 30. Dang. I need that. And we'll go ahead and Ultra Ball, or not Ultra Ball, but Rare Candy up to you. And 50 damage counters doesn't really knock out anything. So we're going to hold that until we can get the Dusknoir next turn. Depending on what our top deck is. That's nice. I love that you had the Jacques so you could get both of those immediately. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get lucky and win this one. That's rather unfortunate. I don't know. Let's do it. Hang on. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get the Duskull back, honestly. And let's Iona. We got our energy. That's good. Thank you. We don't need to Artizone. So let's knock out this Screamtail. And I get all those energies in the discard that they can just get right back into play on their Drifloon. Because it's 30... This die does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So yeah, same thing as Screamtail. They would have to get the Monkey Dory and the Dark Energy to go with it. I really think I should have put Monkey Dory into this deck. Honestly. Yeah, I don't think I have any way to win this match. Unless we get a Rare Candy set up for Aegislash EX. after we've taken maybe 2 more prize cards. That's what we're doing. $210 damage with 1 energy, I think. Okay, they took out the Budew. Oh, with Monkey Dory, I was about to say they didn't have any. What'd they do? But they Monkey Doried the Budew. Yeah, there goes that. Man. Well, let's Iono again, honestly. It ain't going to matter with them because they can just draw whatever they need. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get rid of the... Let me use their Artizone. For 1 Dusclops. Might as well throw out the other Haunted just in case. Let's get rid of their Artizone. And let's knock out their Screamtail. We gotta switch. We don't need that. Oh, of course they found the Bravery Charm. That sucks. Now they can probably get maybe enough energies on there to knock out the Aegislash. Maybe? Yep. Saw that coming. Okay, we have the switch, so... Okay, I got a rare candy, but I don't need that. Well, let's just pass. Because I got no useful actions I can do. And they're on their last prize card, so... Yeah, wasn't really nothing I could do in this game, really. Not the best of matchups, it looks like. Well, everybody, that is going to bring an end to today's deck video. Hopefully you all enjoyed that run of Mystery Shield Aegislash. As I said earlier, I haven't really ever played with Aegislash before until testing this specific deck build for the video. And there's probably a few things I could do to it differently, like Monkey Dory. There are multiple times in this deck video specifically that Monkey Dory would have helped. And with testing this deck, there are times that having draw support would really help. I don't really have draw support. Honestly, probably Neo Upper Energy would be the better A-Spec or Grand Tree. But I wanted to experiment with something a little bit different than what everyone is playing currently with Aegislash. So I wanted to change it up a little bit and make a John version of Aegislash. Is it the best Aegislash build? No, not by a long shot. But is it something cool and just something interesting that, you know, is just different? I think so. But that will be it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit that like button. And if you want to see more content from us as it comes out, you can hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for your Thursday unboxing. And until the next time I see you, you all take care.